I'm here on the runway, and I'm here next to Lombardi Lenny. But I think we have a name change. Well, Lenny, say hi first.
How you doing? How you doing?
Yes, I think we have a name change because he didn't just score one tutty, not just two tutties, not just three tutties, but Fournette amount of tutties, baby. Lenny, what do you think about your new name?
For tutties, or it's Fournette.
It's always fun, man, when you win in football games and you with your boy Tutty. But before we get to Fournette, you are in the Tuesday relax mode, get off my feet position, right?
Yes, I am. You know, it's Tuesday. You just straight chill. You get off your feet. I've been doing some interviews all day, you know, just laying on the couch. And now, you know, I saw that I have one with you, Willie, right now, live. And I was like, I'm not moving. I'm just going to straight chill on the couch still. It's Tuesday. You totally understand.
That's right, man. Now you guys are on the Clearport, and you was having some fun with Lombardi Lenny. Now he's Fournette Tutty. How good is it, man, to have a guy in the backfield that's a monster like Fournette?
Yes. It's great. We got a great duel in the running back room. We also got Rojo. He's a great runner, but also with Lenny too. They're a great duel. They're a great combo. But just the way that they run the ball, the way, you know, just how much dimension they bring to the game too, and the pass game too with Lenny. It just helps out. You know, you want to be able to have a balanced attack, running the ball and passing the ball. So just overall, I think we got both, and it's just great to see our running backs perform.
Talking about passing the ball, you put in a little work. You had 7 receptions for 123. Did you know, okay, there's been 30 straight games, right? 30 straight games of 100 yards receiving. Nobody has done that outside of one guy who's in the Hall of Fame, Tony Gonzalez, with 31.
Yes, I actually do know that stat. I actually saw that stat last year when I was getting close to having, you know, 30 100-yard games as a tight end. Okay. And Tony Gonzalez currently holds that record with 31 100-yard games. And I got 30 right now. So let me tell you, Willie, I'm trying to break that record. I mean, why wouldn't I try to break that record? And I'm coming for it, you know? Tony, I'm coming for it. I mean, basically, you got every record, so I'm coming for this one, and it's you know, a pretty cool one too, for sure. You know, it just shows that I guess you're a baller, and Tony's a baller. Let me tell you.
Yeah, you are a baller. First, you're going to take down Tony. Then you took down Montana and Jerry Rice's record, you and Brady. And talking about Brady, man, the connection there. It just seems like when you're on the field, you guys don't even need to talk. He knows the timing. The chemistry is there. Is it just how many reps and how long you guys have been together that make it so seamless?
Yes, definitely. You know, just being together for so long, you know, definitely puts that chemistry into perspective. But let me tell you, I don't think we do need to talk because Tom, you know, before the season, he claims when we're throwing routes that he knows already what I'm thinking before I even know what I'm thinking. So I'm like, oh, really? Like, then like, if that's the case, you're right. We don't even have to say a single word to each other. If he already knows what I'm thinking. But I really think he does it sometimes. But then other times he tries to get really creative and try to really think what I'm thinking. And then he's just totally wrong. But there's a majority of the time where he knows what I'm thinking. Out there out on the football field. Off the field, he don't know what I'm thinking.
No, nobody knows what you're thinking off the football field. I can stamp that. But he does know what you're thinking. Just tell him to keep thinking about 100-yard receptions, 10 targets, all that different stuff. Talking about Tom, 44 years old, okay? Nobody has more touchdowns in the league than Tom. Is this the best version of Tom that we've seen?
I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, because this guy brings it, you know, every single year, every single week, every single game. Let me tell you, I met him when I was, he was 32 years old when I was 20 years old. And he hasn't had a single drop-off since the day I've met him. And he's never lost, you know, his throwing power. He's never lost his skills. He's just always had it. Let me tell you, I lost my skills and like plenty of times, week in and week out, daily. I'm like, man, I don't have it today. Like this guy has it every single day, week in and week out, game in and game out. But just the way that he's playing, it's like he's never had a drop-off in his career at all. You know, since I met him, the day that I met him, he's had no drop-off. So it's not a surprise that he's having this good of a season at the age that he is. He takes care of himself, you know, unbelievably, and it's inspiring, actually. But he's playing top football right now. It's you know, it's top football every year he plays.
And Gronk, you're being humble. The only time you had a drop-off is when you retired, when you wasn't on the football field. So nobody's buying all that. And plus you with TB12 and you guys stay fit and you do the workouts and the avocado stuff, all that stuff together. Now, as far as the team, you guys are sitting at 8-3 in the NFC, right, in the third spot. What is the message in the locker room?
That, you know, we got to find a way to win week in and week out. You know, we just can't show up and say, you know, we got a talented team, we got this. No, that's not what it's about. You got to put that work in. Whoever puts that work in, you know, can be a talented team. So we know that, you know, week in and week out, we got to find ways to get better. And we're not talking ways where you just all of a sudden just magically get like 20 times better. We're just talking ways to improve slightly. That's what it's about. Week in and week out, throughout the whole year, throughout a whole football season, you got to find ways to improve just slightly every single week, so you can just, you know, get better as a team and just stay together as a team and just keep playing complementary football.
Hey, Gronk, I love Bruce Arians, man. He is a colorful guy, and he's definitely a player's coach. Who do you love seeing him get on most in the locker room? Like, who do you get a kick out of?
Oh, man, I actually do love when he gets on someone. It's kind of, you know, not funny when he's getting on you at the moment, but then it's funny after. But I love when he gets on other players. It makes me smile. But, oh, man, it's kind of random, you know, when he gets on someone. You know, you never know when it's coming. But
you never take him serious, right? You can't take him serious. He's like Pops, right?
Yeah, but I mean, at the moment you do. Yeah, at the moment you're like, oh shoot, like, oh man, I got to get my crap straight. Like, I got to get everything tightened up. But I love when he yells at the O lineman. It's just funny. It's always funny because he's just got some, you know, some silly joke that goes with it, right, and he always makes it funny.
You guys love playing for him, and you can see that you guys play hard for him. Talking about playing hard, how about Vita Vea? How funny was that with him coming off the field with no tooth, smiling, laughing, blood dripping down his lip? Did you guys make a big joke out of that?
Oh, yeah, I love Vita. And, you know, that couldn't have happened to a better guy in that situation. and what I mean is that someone that would appreciate getting their tooth knocked out.
Right.
And Vita is that guy. Like, there's some people that, you know, get their tooth knocked out and they'd be pissed. Like, this Vita, he's a monster. Like, he's walking around with a smile, showing it off to everyone because he's just a warrior. The guy's a beast. It's unbelievable the way that he can move for his size. You don't want to get in his way. And especially now that he has a missing tooth, he might be a scarier defensive tackle now. So watch out, everyone.